In a world where science meets spirituality, we find ourselves at the edge of understanding. Imagine a place beyond our everyday reality, a realm where particles dance between existence and non-existence, defying conventional logic. This is the domain of quantum mechanics, where every atom seems to whisper secrets about the interconnectedness of all things. In this vast universe, one phenomenon stands out with peculiar allure: quantum healing. It's as if the very fabric of reality bends at the command of intention. The concept itself is mind-bending. Can our thoughts alone alter physical states? Can we heal ourselves or others through sheer willpower? Let's step back and consider a story from ancient times, where healers would chant incantations, their voices resonating with an unseen energy that brought healing to the sick. Today, some modern scientists propose that these stories might hold more truth than we ever imagined. Quantum healing isn't just about magic or fantasy, it's rooted in complex scientific theories and philosophical contemplation. At its core lies a simple yet profound idea: our thoughts can influence matter at the quantum level. This may sound like something out of science fiction, but there are experiments that suggest otherwise. Imagine this: you're sitting in a quiet room with nothing but your thoughts. You focus on healing a distant person who is ill. Suddenly, particles start to behave differently, they align and resonate as if responding to the intentions you've set forth. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's an area of scientific inquiry that continues to grow. The story unfolds in a small clinic where doctors are using advanced technology to measure subtle changes in patients' brainwaves during meditation or focused intention practices. These studies show promising results, hinting at something beyond traditional medicine and into the realm of quantum physics. One such patient, Sarah, has been battling chronic pain for years. She decided to try an experimental treatment that involved focusing her thoughts on healing herself. Over time, she noticed a significant improvement in her condition. Her in the quiet hush of a sunlit morning, as the first rays of dawn break through the horizon, we find ourselves at a crossroads between the tangible world and its intangible mysteries. The air is thick with an almost palpable sense of possibility, like the gentle hum of unseen forces dancing just beyond our everyday perception. Quantum healing and intention have long been shrouded in mystery, their existence barely acknowledged by mainstream science yet whispered about in hushed tones among those who seek deeper meaning in life's enigmas. The very concept seems to defy explanation. How can a mere thought or feeling heal the body? How does energy influence matter at such a fundamental level? Scientists and philosophers have grappled with these questions for centuries, each era adding layers of complexity and intrigue. We trace our journey back through time, weaving together threads from ancient wisdom and cutting-edge research to unravel the mystery of quantum healing. In many cultures throughout history, healers and mystics spoke of an invisible force that could influence health and well-being beyond physical means. These stories often centered around intentions, how positive thoughts or prayers could have a profound impact on someone's condition. But how does this align with our modern understanding of the world? The birth of quantum mechanics in the early 20th century brought a new paradigm. One that challenged the very fabric of reality as we knew it. Quantum physicists discovered that particles at atomic and subatomic levels behaved strangely, defying classical physics principles. They found evidence suggesting these tiny building blocks could exist in multiple states simultaneously until observed, challenging our understanding of determinism. As quantum theory evolved, so too did its philosophical implications. The Copenhagen interpretation proposed by Niels Bohr suggested an active role for the observer. The very act of observation influenced reality itself. This idea, though radical at first glance, opened doors to new possibilities in fields far beyond physics. One such field is biology and medicine. Quantum healing proposes that our consciousness can affect physical processes within the body in the quiet hum of a bustling city, amidst the relentless chatter of people hurrying to their destinations. There exists an enigma that has intrigued thinkers for centuries. It whispers softly in the corners of our minds: quantum healing and intention. These concepts blend seamlessly into the fabric of science and spirituality, offering glimpses of reality that defy conventional understanding. Imagine a world where your thoughts can affect not just yourself but the very molecules around you. In this realm, every conscious act is imbued with potential power, a whisper in the cosmic wind. Quantum mechanics, once relegated to the shadowy corners of physics classrooms, has now found its way into our daily lives through the lens of quantum healing and intention. Quantum healing suggests that beyond the physical boundaries we can see and touch lie invisible threads connecting us all. It posits a universe where energy flows freely between particles, creating an interconnected web. This concept is not just theoretical, it resonates deeply with those who have experienced seemingly miraculous recoveries from illnesses through focused thoughts or intentions. Take for instance, Dr. Mitchell Linus, a neuroscientist turned author and advocate of quantum healing. In his book, The Conscious Universe, he recounts stories where patients undergoing treatments were guided by their own positive mental states, leading to unexpected outcomes that traditional medicine could not explain. These narratives paint a picture of a universe governed not just by physical laws but also by the invisible currents of consciousness. In this documentary, we explore these mysteries through the eyes and experiences of individuals who have embraced quantum healing as part of their lives. We delve into the science behind it, examining how particles at the subatomic level can be affected by external influences, like our thoughts, and how that might translate to human experience on a larger scale. The journey begins in a serene meditation room where practitioners gather to discuss their methods and experiences. One participant shares her story of overcoming chronic pain through visualization techniques. She describes lying down, closing her eyes, and visualizing the healing energy flowing deep within the realm where science meets spirituality lies a phenomenon known as quantum healing. This mysterious intersection has captivated minds for decades, blending the precision of physics with the profound beliefs of ancient traditions. Imagine stepping into a room filled with soft light, surrounded by people who have gathered to explore the uncharted territories of their own consciousness. In this space, scientific instruments and energy fields coexist side by side, creating an atmosphere that is both otherworldly and deeply personal. Quantum healing operates on the principle that everything in the universe is interconnected at a fundamental level. Particles can influence each other across vast distances instantaneously. This phenomenon challenges our classical understanding of causality and provides a new lens through which we might view health and well-being. Consider the story of Sarah, a woman who has been battling chronic pain for years. Conventional medical treatments have provided only temporary relief. One day, she learns about quantum healing and decides to give it a try. She visits a practitioner who guides her through a series of exercises designed to align her thoughts with positive intentions. The session begins in a serene environment, where Sarah is asked to sit quietly while the practitioner manipulates subtle energy fields around her body using their hands or specific tools. The goal is to stimulate quantum coherence, aligning biological systems at a microscopic level so that they can function more harmoniously and efficiently. Sarah's first experience feels like entering an altered state of consciousness, where she experiences vivid sensations and images. As the session progresses, there's a subtle but noticeable change in her perception of pain. What was once a constant, gnawing discomfort begins to fade into background noise. It is as if her body and mind are shifting towards a more balanced state. Scientists have long debated whether such phenomena can be scientifically explained or dismissed outright. One key concept here is the role of intention, how our thoughts and emotions can influence physical processes at the quantum level. Research in this area, often referred to as psychoneuroimmunology, p. In the quiet chambers where quantum physics meets spirituality, a profound transformation is unfolding. This mysterious realm intertwines science's cold calculations with the warm embrace of intention, where the invisible forces of reality align with the power of thought. Imagine standing on the threshold between two worlds, one filled with electrons and photons, particles so tiny they dance unpredictably, another where intentions are woven into the very fabric of existence. In this space, quantum healing emerges as a beacon of hope, a testament to the belief that our thoughts can manifest reality. The real-world implications of quantum healing and intention ripple through society in countless ways. First and foremost, it challenges our understanding of health and wellness. For centuries, medicine has focused on treating symptoms with pills or procedures, approaches rooted in observable physical evidence. But what if the source of disease lies not just within the body but also in the mind? Quantum healing proposes that emotions and thoughts can influence cellular behavior at a fundamental level. Consider the case of Dr. Bruce Lipton, who has spent decades exploring this territory. In his laboratory, he demonstrated how cells could change their gene expression based on environmental factors like touch or sound. This groundbreaking research suggests that our physical state is deeply intertwined with our mental and emotional states. It implies that by adjusting our mindset, we might be able to heal ourselves without the need for invasive treatments. The practical applications of this theory extend far beyond just medical settings. In workplaces, managers and employees alike are beginning to understand how positive thinking can boost productivity and reduce stress. Mindfulness practices and guided imagery exercises, tools rooted in quantum principles, are finding their way into corporate wellness programs as a means to enhance focus and creativity among teams. In schools, educators are starting to integrate mindfulness techniques into daily routines, noticing improvements not only in academic performance but also in students' overall well-being. They report reduced instances of bullying, higher attendance rates, and improved social interactions, outcomes that can be linked back to the power of intention shaping. As the sun sets on our journey through the mysteries of quantum healing and intention, I find myself standing at a crossroads between two worlds, the tangible realm of science and the intangible realm of spirituality. These paths have intertwined in ways that challenge our understanding of what it means to be alive. Everywhere we turn during this exploration, the concept of quantum mechanics opened new doors, revealing how particles could exist simultaneously as both waves and particles, defying classical physics. The idea that these subatomic entities are interconnected across vast distances through entanglement is mind-bending. And yet, within us lies a part of our consciousness that seems to connect with this unseen web, perhaps even influencing the very fabric of reality. Quantum healing presents an intriguing possibility. If our thoughts and intentions can affect particles on such minuscule scales, could they also influence our physical health? Trials have shown that patients given positive affirmations or visualizations often experience faster recovery times. This phenomenon hints at a deep interconnection between mind and body, suggesting that the way we think truly has the power to heal. Intention itself becomes an enigma. It is both a force of creation and a form of communication with the quantum realm. Imagine sending out ripples in a pond. Each ripple represents our intention, traveling across the surface of consciousness until it finds its target. This process seems to transcend time and space, allowing us to reach beyond what we can physically perceive. The practice of meditation further underscores this point. As we quieten our minds, we open ourselves to these subtle frequencies that connect us with the quantum field. In moments of deep concentration or contemplation, we tap into a reservoir of information and energy that lies just outside our normal perception. It's as if by tuning in, we can influence not only our own well-being but also the broader world around us. But what does it mean for these intentions to have such power? Is there an underlying intelligence at work, orchestrating this dance between matter and consciousness? The universe is vast, but curiosity connects us. Subscribe to continue the journey.